Senator Husted.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Ronowitz, I know that you are from a working class part of Ohio, so congratulations on your job, very appropriate. You mentioned something in your testimony about ESOPs. That's a great way to help businesses involve their employees, keep the legacy of those businesses in those communities. So I encourage you to do all you can to help support those in your role. I just wanted to say that to you. Don't need you to answer anything. I just wanted you to know that. Dr. Schwinn, you're going to get the rest of my time, okay? So here's the thing. Everybody in education has a tough job. Because why? Because we love our kids. We want the best for our children. And I've been astonished over my time working on education my whole life, how policymakers want to stand in way of the judgment of parents over what the best path is for their children. Because all children learn differently, all children have different interests. I've visited hundreds and hundreds of schools over my time. They are STEM schools, art schools, charter schools, religious schools, tech cred, you name it. All of these different things that help prepare children for different pathways. And I want to talk with you about the idea of freedom. We say we love freedom in this country. Educational freedom should be one that we embrace wholeheartedly. And when I was Speaker of the House in Ohio, I created a program in 2005 called the Ed Choice Scholarship. It's a statewide voucher program now. It has over 160,000 children enrolled in it at some level. And the Urban Institute recently conducted a study that showed that children who have a voucher in the Ed Choice Scholarship are 32% more likely to enroll in college than those who remained in the same public schools. So it works. Doesn't mean that enrolling in college is the most important measure. The most important measure is getting a child prepared to do whatever they want to do, but it's a valuable measure, and it shows that male students, black students, below median test score students, and families from low incomes benefit the most from those opportunities. And so I want to just ask you, what do you believe that you can do? First of all, do you believe in the philosophy that I just articulated? And two, how can you help advance that if you do indeed agree with it?
Thank you for that question, and most importantly, as a parent and an educator, thank you for your work and advocacy on behalf of students and families. So one, yes, I believe that certainly as the parent of three very, very different children, every child needs something different, and I believe school choice is a way to do that. There are a lot of different school models. Certainly there are traditional public schools, magnet schools, public charter schools, private schools, parochial schools, et cetera. And it is really up to local communities and states to figure out the policies that can be put into place to give parents as many options as possible so they can choose the best fit for their child. I think that is incredibly important with an outcomes orientation in mind, because we have to do the best for 50 million kids. In my capacity, if confirmed as deputy commissioner, I think there are 2 or 3 things that I can do specifically to make that outcome more real for more families. Number one is states need to have a better sense of guidance about what is and is not possible with the use of dollars and current federal policy. Number two is there are a lot of states doing an incredibly innovative and interesting work. That's everything from Miami-Dade in Florida, who's building a classical model within their traditional public schools, to the state of Arkansas, who's just done a universal school choice and voucher program. We can provide different states with models that fit their particular local communities. And then number three, I think one of the best things that we can do is we can provide more information, transparency, and action-oriented information for families. Families need to make those decisions, not policymakers. The government is not the parent. We need to empower parents to make the decisions and give them those choices.
Great, and I love that you have the Department of Labor and Department of Education here, because they need to be connected, right? Because particularly with career tech, we set a record for the number of children enrolled in career tech. Every job is going to require some type of technical training. It doesn't mean you have to go to college, though. There's so many ways to do it. I encourage you to lean in on career tech. But two final points I want to raise of some things that I've noticed over time is that one of the things that we've been doing in Ohio, and I know other states are doing it as well, get the smartphones out of the schools. I know we don't want to tell people how to do these things. There are policies to do it. But when you talk to parent principals who say, yes, as soon as I got the smartphone out, the lunchroom got noisy again because children are actually talking to one another. Discipline problems are down. Learning is up. Bullying is down. All of the things have dramatically improved. And then you mentioned the science of reading. It is abundantly clear. The facts are clear that it is the way to teach reading What thoughts do you have on those two topics?
So number one, I would love to see cell phones be more restricted in schools, and frankly, I would love to see those companies provide the pouches and pockets for students to store them in. Second is, I believe that the science of reading should be in every single state, and more importantly, we should be focused on implementation. Your state has done an incredible job on that, as so many of the others have, and we need to go further and faster and push harder on quality implementation and return on investment.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ms.
Absolutely.
Chairman.
Thank you, Senator.